All right, so this is Dominic D'Angelo at WrestleZone.com with Jerry Lynn, the ECW original. Here for StarCast and here for All In. Jerry, good to see you, man. How do you like Chicago so far and the whole environment of like StarCast happening?
Well, I've always enjoyed Chicago, and I've been here a lot. Like even early on in my career, we did a lot of road trips from Minneapolis to Chicago to work indies and stuff. So I spent a lot of time in Chicago, and it's always been one of my favorite places. The fans have always been great in Chicago, especially. It was one of my favorite cities in ECW that we ran too, because the fans have always been awesome in Chicago. And like I said, I spent so much time here and worked quite a bit for AAW, you know, probably for a good few years every month coming to Chicago. So it's always been kind of a home away from home.
Yeah, how do you compare it to like Philadelphia in a way, where like just the home of ECW kind of deal? What's the dynamic difference of that, if there is any, would you say?
Well, in ECW is different. The fans were, rabid everywhere we went.
Right.
And that's what made ECW was the fans. And it didn't seem to matter where you went. They were always crazy and there to have a good time and have a party, and the crazy they were. And we had a unique relationship with the ECW fans, because the crazier they were, the more we wanted to go out and kill ourselves.
You fed off it, man.
Yeah,
you fed off it.
It was a unique relationship.
How do you feel about refereeing this event coming up? What match are you refereeing? Can you give the details?
I'm reffing Christopher Daniels and Steve Amell.
That's going to be fantastic.
And I actually, I'd worked for all the big companies and stuff, but most of my career was on the indies. Mm-hmm. So when I first heard what the Bucks and Cody were doing, I right away wanted to be a part of it. So I talked to the Bucks. They said talk to Cody, and Cody said sure. And this is before any matches were lined up or tickets were on sale or anything. So I'm just honored to be a part of it, because I appreciated what they were doing as an independent.
Going out and just going up against the likes of WWE and all the names, it's impressive to see something like that happen. So, but yeah. Anything you want to say to anybody, in regards to the event and StarCast and what they can look forward to?
I just, this is amazing. I was shocked when I got here. I didn't know it was going to be this big. This is like WrestleCon.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's crazy. So it was a pleasant surprise.
How about?
I'm just honored to be here and just glad to be a part of it. And I'd like to thank the Bucks and Cody and the crew to bring me on board.
Should be exciting, man.
Oh, it will be.
Jerry, thanks a lot for your time.
My pleasure.
I truly appreciate it.